Can you put on a sock while standing up without holding on to anything? It might seem like a silly test, but the truth is that this simple challenge of balance and mobility knocks down many men over 40. I myself had difficulty with it, but today, at 70 years old, I can do this movement easily and confidently. In fact, I feel stronger, lighter, and more in control of my body than I ever thought possible in my 40s, and I achieved all of this with just 5 simple, yet incredibly powerful exercises that you're about to learn now. As we age, it's increasingly common to see men with drooping shoulders, a spine curved forward, and a constant feeling of heaviness in the back. This hunched posture doesn't just affect your appearance, it impacts your breathing. You're realizing it. That's exactly where the first exercise comes in. The inverted row. This movement acts as a true postural reset, and the best part is, you only need your body weight in a sturdy support, like a low bar or even a strong table. The inverted row deeply activates your back muscles, especially the latissimus, dorsi, trapezius, and rhomboids. These are the muscles that keep your posture upright and your spine stable. This activation leads to surprising results. It improves shoulder alignment, corrects the forward tilt of your torso, and even increases your breathing capacity by opening the chest. With practice, you'll start to move more lightly, breathe better, and even feel more confident. Don't underestimate this exercise. It could be the first step in rebuilding your strength and physical presence, even after 60, 70, or beyond. In the next exercises, you'll discover how to strengthen your entire body with simple, efficient, and safe movements that any man can do at any age. But first, tell me, do you feel like your posture is holding you back? Have you ever struggled to stand steadily? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help other men get started too. The inverted row also improves spinal alignment, strengthens your grip, and makes your core more resilient, preparing your body for common everyday tasks like lifting a box, pulling a door, or maintaining good posture during long hours standing or sitting. One of the biggest advantages of this exercise is its adaptability. You can adjust it to your level with a few simple variations, bending your knees, changing your body angle, or better controlling the movement speed. All of this makes the inverted row a safe and effective option for developing functional and progressive strength in the upper body, and more. By restoring the balance between your back and front torso muscles, this exercise prepares your body for the next step, the release of deep tensions often built up over years. The second exercise on the list activates an essential but often forgotten muscle, one that makes a huge difference in daily comfort and mobility: the glutes. Many men over 40 carry a silent pattern that undermines their strength and vitality. Inactive glutes, sitting for hours, whether at work or resting, practically shuts down this muscle group, shifting the load to the lower back and increasing the risk of chronic pain and injuries. That's where the glute bridge comes in. Simple, accessible, and incredibly effective. This exercise is done lying on the floor with your feet flat and knees bent. When you lift your hips, you safely and deliberately activate the forgotten glutes, with no impact on the joints, making it ideal even for those starting over at 60, 70, or beyond. But the benefits go beyond local strengthening. The glute bridge reestablishes the functional connection between the glutes, core, and lower back, which translates directly into more stability when walking, greater safety when lifting, and even improved sleep quality. As your core muscles begin to support the spine better during rest, if you spend a lot of time sitting, feel pain in your lower back, or have noticed a loss of strength in your legs and hips, this exercise could be a game changer. Now tell me, have you ever tried the glute bridge? Did you feel a difference? Share in the comments. Your experience might inspire other men to regain control over their health. And in the next exercise, we're going to activate another fundamental pillar for your mature body: total core stability. More than just physical benefits, the glute bridge promotes a natural postural realignment, reducing pressure on the spine and bringing a general sense of lightness and well-being. Those who practice this exercise regularly often report waking up with less stiffness and more energy to start the day. And the next exercise takes these gains even further. It opens the hips, reinforces stability even at rest, and activates underused muscles, but ones that are absolutely essential for real-world functional strength. By the way, if you're enjoying the content, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That way, we can bring this information to more people who also want to age with strength, balance, and freedom of movement. When it comes to building strength, Many men immediately think of weightlifting or complex workouts, but true strength begins at the base. It's there in the feet and legs that the rest of the body organizes itself. That's why the next movement is fundamental. The sumo stance. In this exercise, you position your feet wider than shoulder, width apart with a slight outward rotation, and keep your knees aligned with that stance. This new alignment deeply activates the inner thigh muscles, the abductors, which are rarely targeted in conventional workouts but are essential for stability, balance, and body control. This position also requires your core to stabilize and your hips to stay aligned with your spine, making it a simple yet powerful stance for strengthening your entire midsection. In addition, it increases body awareness and opens the hips, which is especially beneficial for those who spend a lot of time sitting. You can use this base for movements like wide squats, lateral shifts, or simply stay in the position for a few seconds, breathing mindfully and activating your thigh, hip, and abdominal muscles. Start with 3 sets of 30 seconds in isometric hold and gradually progress to include movement. Over time, you'll notice more stability when walking, better control when climbing stairs, and a new sense of solid strength that comes from within. The sumo stance activates extremely important muscles that are often forgotten, such as the glutes, medius, and the core, creating a solid structure that prepares your body to resist imbalances and handle everyday challenges with much more ease. More than just a simple position, this stance promotes internal reorganization. Muscles that are almost never activated in daily life start coming into action. They stabilize the hips, strengthen the legs, and increase flexibility in the lower body. This combination drastically reduces the risk of injuries and significantly improves your mobility. 2 essential factors for aging with independence, safety, and confidence. And the best part, it's an extremely accessible and adaptable exercise. Even men with mobility limitations can practice it by adjusting the squat depth and the duration according to their current condition. And the benefits are felt quickly, whether it's squatting to tie your shoes, climbing stairs, or carrying grocery bags. Everything becomes easier, more stable, and safer. The next exercise not only fights this process, but also restores strength, alignment, and bodily confidence. As we age, our bodies begin to show subtle signs of imbalance, not just in stumbles or falls, but also in muscular compensations that quietly alter the way we move. Simple actions like stepping onto a curb or bending down to pick something up begin to hire more than strength. They demand balance, body awareness, and coordination. That's exactly why the single-leg Romanian deadlift, unilateral RDL, is such a powerful tool. At first glance, it may seem simple, but just try it. And you'll realize how deeply this movement activates stabilizing muscles and reveals weaknesses that usually go unnoticed. It requires trunk control, balance, core activation, coordination between hips, legs, and ankles, and also hamstring mobility, back of the thighs. Even with little or no weight, the exercise intensely challenges your neuromuscular system, and most importantly, it trains exactly the kind of strength you need for real life. The kind that prevents falls, improves body control on uneven surfaces, and makes your movements more agile, conscious, and safe. The single-leg Romanian deadlift intensely activates the glutes, hamstrings, and core, 3 key muscle groups for maintaining functionality as we age. Unlike many traditional exercises that allow the stronger side to compensate for the weaker one, the unilateral RDL forces each side to work independently. This is essential for correcting asymmetries, improving postural alignment, and building a more balanced and resilient body, all in a way that is joint-friendly and safe. This exercise strengthens exactly the kind of power you need in daily life, the kind that helps you walk with stability, climb stairs effortlessly, or carry heavy bags without pain. Additionally, the single-leg RDL plays a critical role in fall prevention, a real and often overlooked risk as the years go by. With consistent practice, the results go far beyond muscular strength. You begin to walk with more confidence, feel more stable in your movements, and develop a stronger connection with your own body. It's a functional and elegant movement that proves the most powerful changes often come from the most mindful steps, and once you've mastered this exercise, you'll be ready for the next step. Reactivating a small but extremely powerful and often forgotten muscle. There is a small muscle, deeply hidden in the gluteal region that can be responsible for intense pain in the lower back, hips, or legs. The piriformis, when it becomes shortened or tight, it can compress the sciatic nerve, causing persistent discomfort and seriously affecting your mobility. Piriformis stretching is a simple practice, but one that can truly transform your quality of life. Lying down comfortably and moving with conscious breathing, you can release tensions that have built up for years in this deep muscle. This kind of release works like a pressure relief valve for the lower back, reducing compression and bringing a sense of immediate relief. Now let's explore how to perform this stretch in a correct, safe, and effective way, even if you're just starting now or have never stretched in your life. But first, tell me, have you ever had sciatic nerve pain? Have you felt your hips lock up or had trouble walking after sitting for a long time? Share your story in the comments. It could help other men identify the source of the pain that's keeping them from living freely. This piriformis stretch relieves pressure on the spine, improves circulation in the pelvic region, and offers not just immediate relief, but also long-term benefits for those who deal with chronic pain or muscle stiffness. The beauty of this exercise lies in its simplicity. It can be done at home in silence, lying on a soft mat with full attention on your body. It requires no equipment, only awareness and breathing. Many people report a significant transformation in how they walk, sit, and even sleep after just a few weeks of practicing this stretch regularly. And now that the deep muscles have been activated and tensions released, it's time to integrate everything into a single movement, one that connects balance, strength, and body awareness. This is the moment when your body learns to function in harmony from the inside out. At first glance, it may seem too simple to be called a transformational exercise, but the final movement, the mindful walk, body weight farmer's walk, is incredibly powerful. Even without carrying any weight, this practice can improve posture, activate the core, and restore natural movement patterns that are often lost over time. This exercise simulates an intentional walk with an upright torso, firm abdomen, and arms relaxed at your sides. It requires each step to be taken with control, focus, and alignment. The idea here isn't speed, but presence in the movement. It's a way to retrain your body to move with purpose, a posture, stability, and neuromuscular connection workout you can do at home, in the yard, or even in the hallway. Each mindful step in this exercise challenges your body to remain stable, strengthening your center of gravity and activating the deep muscles that support your spine. Even without any added weight, the benefits are real and noticeable. By walking with intention and control, you activate the transverse abdomen, the deepest core muscle responsible for keeping the spine stable and safe. This movement also helps to realign your shoulders, hips, and ankles, promoting a true full-body postural adjustment, something you can do right in your living room with no equipment or gym needed. Want to take this exercise to the next level? Grab 2 light weights. They can be dumbbells, water bottles, or even bags of rice, and hold one in each hand. Keep your gaze forward, torso upright, and walk slowly, with full attention on each step. The idea isn't to walk for miles, but to walk mindfully, activating your entire body in a balanced way. This simple yet deeply effective practice helps retrain your walking pattern, strengthen your core, and develop motor coordination. It's a way to combine all the benefits of the previous exercises, strength, balance, mobility, and stability, into one integrated movement. With each step, your core works more intensely, your lower back is protected, and your balance improves noticeably. This final movement closes the sequence perfectly, bringing together all the gains achieved so far: strength, control, balance, and mobility. And remember, it's not the quantity of exercises that transforms your body. It's choosing the right movements and executing them with consistency and purpose. If you've made it this far, you already understand something many people still don't. It's not about doing more, but about doing better. The quality of your movements, the attention you give to them, and the discipline to repeat them over time is what truly creates change. These 5 simple exercises completely transformed my body at 70, and they can do the same for you at any stage of life. Now tell me, which of these exercises will you start practicing today? Leave it in the comments. Let's build this journey of longevity and vitality together, with firm, conscious, and consistent steps.